So I got the results yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't make a video about this yesterday. Everything was just a lot going on. Didn't get around to it. But as you can probably tell by the fact that I'm looking quite chipper, I think. Yesterday's consultation went as well as can be expected. So we went in and they sent me for an x-ray, which I wasn't expecting. And you know, when they do things that you're not expecting, it's always a bit, you know, why are they doing this? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Don't really know. Went up, got the x-ray, went back to clinic, went into the clinic, and as soon as the doctor saw me, she was smiling. So that's always kind of good news, I think. Mind you, doctors smile a lot, so that's fine. We sat down and he said, "You look well." He showed us the x-ray that had just been taken, and he said, the lung that was left is expanding nicely into the space that was available when we took the lobe out, and that's what we'd hope and we'd expect, that the remaining lung expands to take up the space. But we said, okay, so what about the pathology? You know, what's going on with the pathology? And he said, well, the good news is, one, you had non-mucinous, non-small cell lung cancer, which apparently is better than mucinous non-small cell lung cancer. Two, the tumour was 8 millimetres, which is very small. Three, we got very good clearance around it, so they took enough lung, lots of lung out to make sure it hadn't gone anywhere. And then also that there was no cancer found in any of the lymph nodes that they tested and took out, which means they're pretty sure that it's not spread. So the plan is surveillance for 5 years. So no chemotherapy, nothing else, just keep looking. Obviously that might change if they find something when they look, but we'll just keep looking for the next 5 years. So regular scans, regular appointments, making sure that everything's still okay. As you can hear, I'm still a tiny bit breathless, but it's 3 weeks since the lobectomy. I'm generally pretty good. You know, if I walk 200 or 300 yards, I know about it. And that's what I told the doctor. I'm still breathless after, you know, a little bit of exertion. And he said, yeah, well, it's not going to happen overnight, but you'll get better and better. Still not allowed to walk dogs on a leash, still not allowed to lift anything heavy. But he said, otherwise, continue what you're doing, because what you're doing seems to be working, and you seem to be doing okay. And the one thing I did say to him was, I've got, the pain is different all the time, but the newest pain, or not all the other pain's really gone, is this feeling of somebody slicing you. I think of it as being sliced with a lightsaber from Star Wars, because it's got that kind of, is it hot, is it cold, is it prickly, does it hurt, is it numb? You know, it's a very, very strange set of feelings, literally around the front of my rib cage, and literally just around like 2 inches, around 1, maybe 2 ribs. So I explained it to him, and he said, yeah, we put nerve blocks in so that you, when you come round from the surgery, you don't have tremendous amounts of pain in your ribs. But of course, as those nerve blocks wear off and the nerves kind of get used to being nerves again, they do all sorts of weird stuff. So I've been taking paracetamol on a regular basis, or acetaminophen, for those of you that are in different countries with different drug names. And that's kind of been working. It's, you know, this is still there, and effectively it's nerve pain, so it's neuropathic pain, as they call it, and theoretically paracetamol doesn't work. So he prescribed me a big, strong drug, I think it was pre-gabapentin or gabapentin, and I took one last night, and I slept for 12 hours. However, I would say it didn't work for me. It didn't address the pain, because I had to get up in the middle of the night and take paracetamol. So I'm not quite sure that I'm going to be taking that again. That's not medical advice. That's just how I am deciding to live my experience. But didn't work for me. If you'd like to find out more, if you'd like to continue the conversation, if you want to ask some questions, please do in the comments, and subscribe. But obviously this journey is not over yet. We've got at least another 5 years of surveillance. So if you think you can put up with me for 5 more years, please subscribe, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.